Liv, and so today I'm coming with you to a new video, and basically this is going to be about room decor, changing up my room, how to do it for cheap, what I changed. So I'm really excited to get started with this video, but before we do, I just want to let you know, give you a warning. It's going to be a different type of video. I'm going to be traveling all around my room because I have to show you the different things. I'm not doing voiceover. I'm just going to simply go with you, show you everything about it. And so without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be looking at is this little graphic painting which says "Be Happy" on it. So I put it at the very front of my room, right by the door switch, so that as soon as I walked in, I would kind of get something positive that said "Be Happy." So I got this at HomeSense for $16, which I thought was a pretty good deal, and I just had it mounted on the wall. I bet you could make something like this, but when it came down to it, it would probably be a bit more expensive, to be honest, because first of all, you'd have to get this good paper, this big nice paper, you'd have to find all these designs, and that wouldn't be the expensive part. The expensive part would be framing it, getting this glossified, and hanging it up. So I got this for pretty cheap, and I recommend getting something similar to match your room. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is my display that's on top of my dresser here. So first, I'm going to talk about these wings that hold my books together. They were also $20 at HomeSense, which I thought was pretty good to get both of them for $25, and I thought that was a pretty great deal. And in the middle, I just added some personal touch by putting in my favorite books. So don't even think about it. Paper Tins, The Fault in Our Stars, and Will Grace, and all by John Green, and The Art of Racing in the Rain by Garden Steen, which are all great books I recommend getting. And then over here, I just took some really cheap frames and framed some of my favorite pictures with my really good friends and my sister. And also over here, this is my lamp. I love the base of it, but I am planning on getting a new lampshade considering it's slightly outdated and it doesn't match my room. This piece is a mannequin. So first of all, how I changed it was I did paint it myself. Before it was a dark lavender purple, and I kept this way for a really long time because I was just too lazy to change it, but I did decide to change it. I just used a small bucket of paint by this brand, the one with the bear on it. I don't even know what it's called, but it was the color Dragon Fruit. And so I definitely recommend getting a smaller piece because, as you'll see later on, other things that I painted, I only needed a third of the can of that to paint a whole bunch of different things. So on this mannequin, I have one of my favorite hats. I have some jewelry. As you can see, I'm probably going to add some more things, but for now, this is enough. This was really cheap because I already had it. It was not a purchase that I got afterward. Okay, so there's a lot to talk about here. First of all, we're gonna talk about my moose head. So this moose head, I keep calling it a moose head. Okay, is it a moose or a deer? I have no clue, but I'm gonna say deer. So I got this at HomeSense, also $16, which is shocking. And it's really nice. It's not too large, which is making it less overwhelming, but I really like it. It has a clean effect. It adds to the ensemble. The second thing I'm going to talk about is this lamp here, which is really great for just reading at night if you want a little bedside table lamp. It's from IKEA. I'm not sure the cost, but I'm sure it was cheap and you could get it for pretty cheap. It's actually very interesting because you charge it on your computer or you can plug it in, but if you want it wire free, you can charge it in your computer. Also adding to that, this guy right here I have had forever and I just love it. And also I have my book that I'm reading right now, which is okay currently, underneath. I also have this bedside table, which I painted, which is the exact same color as the mannequin. And it was really simple to paint, just doing that. My dad helped me. I'm not very patient with painting. So I definitely recommend creating something like this for your room, and I definitely relocated this because it was on the other side of my bed. And moving on to this over here, this is my corkboard. The back part of it, which is the actually coral color, which I never mentioned, but the theme for my room has been light gray, dark gray, and coral and white. So that color is the exact same as all my other pieces, as well as you will find out later that this edge of it is the same as my desk. So it was really simple to paint. Once again, my dad did it for me actually, because this was a lot of stuff to paint. But basically I just put on some important things. I put on some notes from good friends, 2 really great pictures of me and one of my best friends, a movie ticket that I have for free, and a school letter, which is just simple, clean, and above it I have the letter L for live. So I definitely recommend, even if you find it at somewhere really cheap, you want to spice it up by painting it, by putting patterns on it, whatever you want, but I definitely could recommend a clipboard because it keeps you really organized during the year, even in the summer. It's really great. This next thing is my desk, which I ended up painting a light gray, as you can tell. And it was really simple. All I had to do was sand it beforehand, which was pretty fast. It was only about a 25-minute process. And then my dad and I painted it together, and it was really great, simple, just a lot of coats. And it really changed up my room. It was a light blue before, and that did not match at all. A lot of my furniture was mixed match colors. I knew what pieces I wanted, but I did not have the right colors, so I didn't need to get anything really that new other than the 2 other pieces, but this really changed up the look of it, made it look a lot cleaner. So that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Just a reminder that this is part of my series for redoing your room, but after this video, it's going to be on a bit of a pause because I have other ideas, different types of things, and that's all I can really do right now, considering I've basically redone a lot of my furniture. So make sure that you keep watching my videos to find out more and to see new series, which will actually be next week's video. New series coming out, which I hope you guys will really enjoy. So make sure you subscribe so that you can find out what that new series is. Yeah, so that's about it. But also, if you're on Instagram, make sure to check out my friend Alex. He really helped me with finding out what to use for editing and different ideas for editing styles. So if you have Instagram, his Instagram will be down below. Make sure you check that out. And if you want my Instagram, it will be there too. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.